So we're going to graph all three functions on the same axis. So the first function we're going to graph is x squared. So first of all, of course, press on your calculator, go down to select graph. So I'm down here, let's select graph. As we said, our first function is x squared. So we'll type in our x and we're going to press squared. So you see we've got x squared, then just press enter. Here's our first graph, lovely. Second graph, we're going to make a half x squared. So to enter another graph on this axis, we need to go to menu and see how on menu there's graph, select graph and function. So now it's going to enter another function in over the top and we're going to enter in a half x squared. So we can make a nice looking a half button. So I'm going to put in 1 over 2 and then we've got to type x squared and again press enter. Here's our second graph. So notice they're in different colors. So we have let's see, we have in pink we have x squared and in green we have half x squared. Next one, last one we're going to graph on there is 2x squared. So do the same thing again, go to menu and go to graph because we're going to graph another function over the top and we just select function. Again, it's 2x squared. So let's type in 2x and square. See, it says 2x squared. Now just press enter. And there's our third function. So you can see they're color coded. So the skinniest one is the last one we just did, 2x squared. The middle one, the pink one, is the original function, x squared. And the green one, the wider one, is 1/2 x squared. And a little cheap way to fill in the y coordinates for each of these tables, rather than actually substitute each x value into the equation and calculating the y values, once we've graphed all three, we can easily just get the answers. So again, just go to menu. Can you see table on there? It's down at number 7. So let's select table. And split screen table is what I select because when you see that, you've got the graph and you've got the table. So again, it's color coded. Notice that the first function, x squared, is in pink. The green function is the second one along, 1/2 x squared, and the orange function is over here. And our table, though, doesn't start at x equals 1, because see down here is the x values, x equals 1, x equals 2, x equals 3. Our table starts at x equals -2. So x equals -2, to get up there, all you need to do is scroll up. See, now we've got the function starting at x equals -2. And we can then just fill these numbers in on our lovely table. So first one is 4, so let's fill in 4 here. Next one down is 1, so let's fill in 1 here. When x is 0, x squared is 0, makes sense because 0 squared is 0. When x is 1, x squared is 1 because 1 squared is 1. When x is 2, x squared is 4, and so on. Next one we've got 2, 0.5, 0, 0.5 and 2. So see, I've just filled them in there. Now last one, 2x squared, just check you've got the right function at the top. Yep, I do, I've got 2x squared. So I fill in 8 to 0 to 8. 8 to 0 to 8. So see, that makes sense because 2x squared, if you square the x, -2 times -2 is 4, and then 4 times the 2 out the front is 8. Square the x for the next one. -1 times -1 is +1. +1 times 2 is 2. So it's good just to check, does it make sense? And last of all, you're going to plot these. You might want to color code yours as well. So I might do the first one in blue. So you'll need to draw up your axes first of all, and notice that x should go from -2 up to 2. So I might go -2, -1, 1 and 2. That's my x-axis. The y-axis, you're going to have to fit them all on the same axis. And notice you're going to have, the lowest value that you can sort of see here is 0. So 0, obviously you've got to start at 0, but you need to be able to go up to 8. So you might want to go up in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you'll start to plot them.